Hi there. I haven't done a video for years now, but I was looking through Facebook at some of the different pages, and even though I've been doing this for a long time now, and you go onto YouTube and different Google for answers to some of your questions, I've realised that even though I've been doing this for a long time now, there's people that are just starting out and they're asking questions which me and lots of other people would be probably saying, oh, that's easy, but we've all been there, we've all started at the beginning. So with that, I just thought it might be an idea to go through some of the tools I use and some of the things, some of the words and things that you hear out there. So you've got the normal Cricut scraper, for instance, that you get with the machine. These are great for scraping off the extra bits off of your mat, but also you don't have to spend a fortune, and sometimes you want something a little bit larger than that. So I've just bought one of these from my local hardware store, and I think they're about £1.50 or so, and they come in different sizes, so you don't have to go with Cricut. And there are other tools that do just the same job. I have to say I do like this one because it's quite ergonomic, because it just sits in the palm of your hand, so you can really hold it tightly. So those are the scrapers. And we've got the Cricut tools. See, this one came with the machine, and this is my right hand basically. As you can see, it's got a little hook on the end. And that one, they're slightly angled, they're not so square-ended, they slightly curve outwards, which I think is great. And these are for something called weeding, which is, I'll show you, if you've cut your vinyl, and this is just self-adhesive vinyl, you can get HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl. HTV is different to normal vinyl, because a heat transfer vinyl, as it sounds, is for t-shirts and fabrics and things where you have to heat it to make it weld to the fabric, whereas this, it is just sticky back, so it will stick to glass or wood or plastic. So weeding, that's my favourite one, I can't use that one so much. So this is what happens. So you would have an outline and it's all cut, but now you've got to choose what to keep and what to throw away. So for instance, if I was looking at the E, I want the middle of the E to go, and I usually just stick it on the edge. You can go a lot quicker, but sometimes, especially when you're new to it, it's always worth going slower, just to be safe rather than sorry, because you must remember to pick the right pieces out from your cut. So you'd pick out all the little bits with the hook, and you'll see the word together is coming through there. And then you will have something that looks a bit like that, and then with this you can use some sticky paper, which is called transfer paper, and all you would do is peel it off, stick it down, and then you're left with all of that image stuck to the back of here. And then what you can do is, then I usually use frames for my projects, is you can then turn it over and then hold it down one side and get it lined up, and then rub slowly onto the glass your image, and then pull the clear back, and you're left with the vinyl stuck on the glass like that, and then it's there, it's stuck. I like it having the depth of frame with these box frames. These are from IKEA, because I just think they look good. You can put all backing paper, all sorts of things, even diamonds down the bottom I sometimes do. Now with the Cricut, there's 3 different types of mats. You've got the purple, and this is 12 by 12 purple, this is for strong grip. So this is, actually find another piece. It's, see, look, my hand just wants to stick to it and go with it. So that's for very strong grip. So I don't use that very often. Then you've got the green ones. These are standard grip. This is what I use most days. This is just perfect for what I do. And then there is a blue one, which is a light grip. I don't usually use that, but that's for the really delicate things which I think would get torn or destroyed, or with something a little bit stronger and stickier. You don't have to go for vinyl. You can use card, and you can create quite intricate designs quite simply. And also have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun. You can cut out different images, simple images, and mess around with colour. You can create a piece of really good little bit of artwork. It doesn't have to be the right colour, for instance. But that's just a paper cut, and again, the quality of the cuts from the Cricut is exceptional, I think. But the other thing I find which helps me hugely when I do my weeding is I've got a little light plate here. I bought this from Amazon, I think when it was Black Friday, and I think it only cost me about £12. So have a look, there's some really good deals out there, and it's fantastic. So again, you can put your vinyl down and look at that. You can really see those lines now stand out from where before you couldn't really see. You have to look in the light. If you pop it down, it just makes it so easy to weed. And I think of an evening, especially when I think you're a bit tired and the light's going as well, it just helps so much. So there's not, it doesn't have to be all expensive. The other thing I would say, please do, is whenever you get little offcuts, don't just throw the little pieces away, because I've got a little drawer in my cupboard that's just full of little bits that might look silly and might look fundamentally odd, but sometimes you might just need a little pink heart or something, and instead of just wasting lots of vinyl and unrolling it, if you've got a little drawer of all the little bits, and I do this with my card as well, I've got a drawer full of card, it just makes it easier, and it just doesn't waste. And also I find my daughter ends up borrowing things and uses them for her own sake. But I think that's all I can think of at the moment. It's just the tools, the weeding tools and the mat. But I think always ask just out on Facebook, because there's lots of people out there. It's quite a friendly network of people out there. And if not, Google and YouTube. There's so much on YouTube now where you can find out lots of things. And with Cricut, I'm still learning, and yeah, it's fun, it's interesting, and I think it keeps me out of trouble. So so thanks for watching.